No damage.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I got you, homie.
Leo, emotional damage. So, you're my little Leos, little pussies.
So yeah, emotional. I'm feeling so emotional, baby. So you're feeling so emotional? Are you dealing with a life path 5, Sagittarius or a Taurus? Feeling very emotional or emotionally damaged? Or Danielle, Danny Glover, life path 7, Cancerian. Something to do about picking you up or a car. And my car got damaged. Or I physically just feel like
damage. Like, damn, bam.
Like just Danielle, Danny, anybody else beginning with D, okay. But like damaged, something got damaged, or I got ruined, or mother's ruined, or just got ruined. Like everything just got spoiled. There was a big surprise and you spoiled it. Or you're in a relationship and you've just spoiled it. You've literally just gone and destroyed the whole lot. Search and destroy. You just destroyed it. You sabotaged it. It or Steve or S or anybody's got S in the name. Sarah, Sassy, Sandra, Gasano, C-No, or C-Note Tarot. But like C Moon, Paul McCartney, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possible placements of Virgo. Okay. Just channeling just for a second. Channel Tatum, my name is Jeff, Steph, Steve, Sarah. But emotional damaged. So I feel like that I've sabotaged it. Life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus. Doesn't have to be those. Either other. I'm not picking sides. It's up to you. Life path 7, Cancerian, 7 of Wands. Something to do with like, whose side are you on anyway? Okay, you've literally just gone and spoiled everything. Like, we had plans, we had arrangements, we had this going on, and like, I've made a plan, I've made an arrangement, and now we can't do it because you've spoiled it, because you've sabotaged the lot. Okay, so you've given up on me, you've given up on them, Lee, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jack, Justin, Jack. I'm picking up on big energies of 5, Leo, around, sabotaging. Also, something to around a car, maybe. Like my car got damaged and I've got to have it fixed and I've got to have it like a moto GP repair, or someone that's into cars. Okay, Jimmy, Julian, Jason, John. You all right, John? Leo, have you got Leo in your chart? Well, Aquarius or Leo. Don't forget, guys, you can watch this as an Aquarius or a Leo. Okay, we are doing Leos, but I read in numerology. So on the top of the star card, which is Aquarius, is an 8. On the top of a Leo, Lion, is a number 8. So if you don't even have Aquarius in your chart, you can watch Aquarian readings. And Aquarians, you can also watch Leo readings even if you don't have Leo in your chart. That's the way it works around me, because it's numerology. It's in the cards, right? It's on top of the card. It's the number. It'll tell you a lot more about things. So something about a car being damaged, okay, like I've got to get it repaired. Okay, or something to do around someone picking someone up all the time and they're always using their car, or they feel like they're being used around their car and that someone's charging them a hell of a lot of money to do with their car, or it's costing me a lot of petrol, diesel, gas, whatever you call it, and it's just costing me a fortune in order to be able to keep doing this. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so like it's kind of like this. Some of you, it's where you need your car repairing. Okay, the fairings have gone. The bearings, ball bearings have gone in your wheels or in your tyres or in a car, okay, that need sorting out. Ball bearings. That's normally on a bike, ball bearings. So the fairings are gone, or unless your name's Fairing or Fairing, but like the fairing wheel. Some of you are going to like maybe a concert, or like where there's like loads of like flashing lights, Amsterdam maybe, but like flashing lights, merry-go-round, all this sort of stuff. But for a start, sorry if you can hear that in the background, Leo. Hopefully you can't. Well, you can, because I've took off the water effect on my voice now. Should sound a bit better, like not like I'm underwater. So the noise suppressor on the microphone. So you're going to be able to hear that mainly. It's just an air conditioner because it's very hot in the UK at the moment. Well, it is in this bedroom anyway. Okay, in this studio. But like, so what am I hearing for you? Studio 57, something around Paul Weller. So Paul Weller wrote a good album. It was, Studio 57, it was all copied. It was all other people's artists' music. Okay. So I don't know if anyone's copying your work, copying your music or anything like that, but it might have something to do around going to see Paul Weller or going to see an artist. There is something about what I'm seeing is like a merry-go-round, flashing lights, all this sort of stuff. I don't know if it's still around the police force or anything like that, but flashing lights, okay, merry-go-rounds, funfair, tickets, Paul Weller or another artist, which happens to be me. I'm actually going to see, sorry, I'm coming up in the aquarium part of my chart. I'm going to see Veta Grand Fleet in Wembley, London. Oh, you're right, son, how you getting on? Go on, get that in that basket. That's how Londoners talk. You're right there, sweetheart. How you getting on? Roll up, come on then. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to see Greta Van Fleet. So it's something like that, right? But there's this energy of you've spoilt it. Now, what does that mean? Like spilt milk? The cat, like Leo? Okay, have you spoilt something, Leo, like a surprise, or you've sabotaged an outing and you've had an argument and you're splitting up or you're going to split up and you've now literally just spoiled all the plans that I'd got arranged and I'd got arranged marriage and now that's been spoiled. Some of you might be getting married or someone might be. Michael, Melissa, Maria, anyone's got like M in their name. But you've gone and spoiled it. You've said you're dealing with a 5. I'm sorry to keep picking on 5s. Now, obviously, everybody, the chat is now open again. Obviously, right, y'all don't never have to take offense because everybody's different and everybody's dealing with a different sign or a different numerology placement. So I don't care place. If I say place, you say 1, 2, 3. It must be a cod, haddock, fish, Pisces. Okay, is in your energy here, or in some or part of one's chart. And there's this spoiled milk energy, like spoiled, like you're always like a spoiled little brat. Like I'm always buying this, I'm always buying that, and you act like a brat. I go out like you got kids or someone's acting like a child, but you go out, you spend money on them, and you spend loads of money, and then they act like a spoiled brat as if to say, "Well, for fuck's sake, I've just spent all of this money on you, and you can't even appreciate that." And it's something to do with around a car, traveling, picking up, spending money, gas, electric bills, money, while being involved, but it's more to do with around a specific amount of car. So I've got to spend a lot of money on a car and I can't afford to do something, or I keep picking someone up all the time and they keep using me for a car, or they're just not seeing the fact that I'm doing all of these things for them, picking them up, taking them here, taking them there, taking them to, I don't know, if you are going to see Greta Van Fleet or you're going to see an artist, it's like I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm planning and blah. And then there's this energy of like sabotaging the whole lot, just like, okay, let's just call it off and let's just say that, make up some sort of like bullshit. If I say bull, you say Sagittarius, Taurus, 5s, life path 5. Right? I've got to get on the same ticket as me when we're dealing with numerology, right? So if I say bull shit and I say bull, it might be a Taurian. Taurus is a 5. So is Sagittarian, so is a life path 5, right? They're in your energy somewhere. You pick, okay? But it feels like that I'm being picked on, okay? Or Pictionary, something to do around like photographs, putting up loads of photographs or editing, this sort of stuff. I mean, I love all of that, video arts and editing and stuff. It's where I find my forte. But like something to do around that. Something about being spoiled, like you spoiled little brat. Like stop acting like a brat, okay, or a rat. Or you got a rat in the kitchen, what damn am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill that rat, that's what I'm gonna do. You could have rats, especially if you work in a hotel or if you work in where there's like loads of food, okay, you might have rats, okay. But like, unless your name's Rat or Rachel or Rashard, Evans, Barry, Tina, or R, Ricky, anybody's got R in their name, okay. But like, if it's too hot, get out of the kitchen, right? Hot. Vapor. Oh dear. You could be sucking up the vapor of a water sign and they've just pissed all over your matches and now put out all of your fire. But you could have suffocated the water sign also. Like, I ain't got enough water in order to put you out. Like, something like that. I don't know. Fire and water don't mix, bruv. Like, I'm going to do a teaching segment around this, right? Because it doesn't just matter about your star sign, right? So in order to figure out compatibility, you've got to look everywhere within your chart. And then you've got to look into numerology, right? So pissing on one's matches, if one's got loads of fire in one's chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, say life path 5, that would put you at Sagittarius as well. Okay. And then water sign, that's a lot of fire to deal with water. So you've got to go across the chart and think, oh, okay, oil and water doesn't mix. Air and oil. Air and oil seem to mix. Air and earth. Right. Not so bad, air and earth, right? But anyway, let's see. So, Leo, that's a few channel messages for you. Now let's see what we've got going on for your July 2023. July 2023 for Leos, me little pussycats. So, Leo.
Yeah, yes, no, well, kind of. Well, maybe, do you want to go? No. Are you sure? Yeah. What you do? Well, yeah, I do. No, well, not now. No. Hold on a minute.
So I'm asking you a question, right? You said yes right at the beginning. If you go back at this is me explaining the story, Leo. Okay, but like, if you go back and you look at my message, the first thing that I said was, look at that, because that was a yes. Why do you always look for a no? Like, you asked me a question and I said yes. I said yes, I would go, right? Then you looked for a no and you're like, hold on a minute. I'm sure that when you asked me, I said yes. And you're like, you did. So then why are you the one that asked me and I said yes, but you're looking for a no? You're like, well, that doesn't make sense. Libra or 2, maybe. The sense that doesn't make any. Doesn't make no sense at all. You're not talking right. You asked me a question and I said yes, and then you rang me back up or you text me and said no. Like, do you want to meet up? Yeah. Okay. Hello? Yeah, no, I don't want to meet up now. Like, what? At the beginning you said you do. Now I've changed my mind. I don't want to now. You don't want to go? No. Well, you've spoiled it then, didn't you? Like your channel messages. Like, I was going to come over and see you. I planned to arrange to meet up with you. Okay, I've been waiting. Yeah, well, I've been waiting for 4 hours for you to text me. You've been sitting there for 4 hours or 2 hours waiting to talk to me when you could have just acted like a grown-up or an adult and actually just reached out yourself. Yeah, well, I always do that. So, why are you acting like a child? If you've been sitting there with your ball in your hand waiting for me to text you, why can't you just do that? Well, you tell me not to text you. I can feel this very stupid, childish, minor. I know we've only got out one card, Leo, at the beginning, okay? Sorry, I'm not having a go at you, but I'm empathic, right? And I can feel energy as I'm reading it, before I'm reading it. Right? So, it's like this, well, 1 minute you do, the next minute you don't. The 1 minute you want to go, the next minute you don't want to go. Then you do, then you don't. Then you do, then you don't, then you don't. Yeah, but they've got ADHD. They always change their mind. So do you. Right? Personally, I'm not going to keep going over ADHD. Okay? Because that can also change one's mind. But if you've got someone that's also playing games, that can also look at it as if, well, it's always to do with you because obviously you're mentally ill. But are you? No. Well, see, do you know what that feels like? No. So how do you know then? Because one day I might feel all right, and then the next day I feel completely different. Because why? Because my chemistry doesn't work the same as you. Right? My chemistry doesn't. Like, I wake up in the morning and I might feel really good, and throughout the whole day I feel really good. Or I might wake up feeling bad, but then later on I feel good. So can't you just plan an arrangement in the morning? Well, no, because I don't know how I'm going to feel, Dave, later on in the afternoon. Why? Because my chemistry don't work the same as yours, Trigger, does it? Right? It doesn't do what it says on the box. It don't. It's fucked. It don't do it. Right? On your body, it says, okay, what's my body clock say? Well, I'm on a period. Well, fucking stay up me way then, Dave. I have a laugh when it comes to tarot, Leo, if you're new. Okay. People take things so seriously. Okay. Let's see. It's just your life. That's all, Leo. Let's see. Leo, anything coming up for Leo for July 2023? Elijah?
So again, there you go. Blaming. Yay! We all have a bit of blame energy, don't we? Well, you've been blaming me all this goddamn time and you wonder why I kind of block you out?
Well, why is that? Well, if you have a life path 5 and a Sagittarius or a Taurus in your chart, like Steve's been trying to say, That's not compatible with this energy. Why? Because the opposite sign of that is Scorpio. So that means that we're not the same, Dave. We are not cut from the same cloth. We're like chalk and cheese. You want to do one thing, you're spontaneous, you like to make plans. You like cold water, I like hot water. You like the sun, I like it when it's cool. You like to go to like Japan or whatever, and I want to go to Afghanistan, right? Okay, so you want to go somewhere where it's hot? Great. I want to go skiing. You want to watch a love story? I want to watch a horror film. Right? You're not the same. Right? You're not the same. People in, right? You're miles apart from being the same. So what do? Well, you have to realise, this is my partner, right? Do I love them the way they are? Because they even wrote that in a song, Leo. I love you just the way you are. If I don't, what are you? Argumentative, stubborn, arrogant prick. Because you don't listen and you always block me off when I start complaining. People wouldn't just block people out for no reason unless they're kind of like, listen, you're really lovely. Why would I want to block you out? Well, I shouldn't really. So what causes people to close down? People that bitch and complain. Okay, unable to make a decision. Yeah, but you couldn't make a decision. Well, I couldn't make a decision. All right, this is getting so childish now. I'm just going to not speak to you because you're just affecting my work. You're affecting my money. I can't think straight when I'm at work and I'm trying to earn money. Okay, so I might as well just keep it to myself and be quiet because you're not going to listen and you're only just going to disagree with me anyway. That's all you're going to do is disagree. You're just going to blame me. This is a big blamed energy. Why someone ends up just closing down because they get sick of it. Like, oh, I'm not listening to that. Right? Yeah, but why no, there is no yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but no, but yeah, maybe kind of what. You're confusing. So I'm going to close down emotionally. I need some time because I cannot think straight when you're confusing me with yeah, but no, but kind of maybe sort of don't know, computer don't work. Right? I can't think when I'm working. Right? With you, like keep like bing. Now what? Number one. Okay, so bing. Okay, what's the second message? Okay, right. Go back. Read the bing. Fuck. There's another one. Bing. Right. Go. Shut up a minute, Dave. Go back and read the second message and you're like, oh, this is so childish. Like, why do I have to keep explaining to you? Go back and look at what you said. Yeah, but you said that she, and you're like, oh, got it. So sit back, Leo, have a fag, Dave. Turn this thing off. So it gets annoying, Leo, is what I'm trying to say to you, right? It gets annoying for the other person, right? So where do they feel? Annoyed. Why do they feel annoyed? Because they can't look in so many different directions that it confuses them. I've got to concentrate on you over there. Hello, out there. Where are you? Okay, now I've got to... so you want... Now, what do you want? Okay, now, what do you want? So you want that, and then I want... Okay, you're like, my work is stressing me out, Dave. You want something, then you want something, and then it's like, right, let me just email or message my partner as well and have a go at them. Filling up, Tommy, filling up. I can't take it no more. I'm had enough. Right. Yeah. Could be from Manchester. Let's see. Someone here could have two people. I could have two people. Two people, or Nepal, or someone from Poland. Okay. But like Zakopane or Krakow, Leszek. Yeah. But like, yeah, can't think straight, Dave. You're too far away. I might pick someone else. Let's see, Leo. What they got coming up for July? Oh dear, Steve's ADHD. So it's coming up. I know I keep mentioning it all the time, but if someone that you're dating or someone that is on this channel, like myself, that has ADHD. If you have ADHD, these cards are always going to come up where I'm going to constantly mention it. Okay. So in my life, when I realised that I'd got ADHD, I didn't get diagnosed until I was 47 last year. Okay, well, this year. 47. The age of 47 when I realised that my whole life had fucked up It all fucked up because I got told that I had ADHD at 47. So my school was all messed up because I couldn't pay attention. See, why does this mean that? Unable to find focus. I cannot focus on all of these things. I've got to find the one thing to help me focus on what I want to focus on myself. Yeah, but you're always focusing on yourself, you stubborn, arrogant prick. That's because you're bullying me because I have ADHD. It's not my fault. My love, my cups, my chemistry does not mix with your chemistry because we are not the same person. All of these are feelings, right? My feelings are confused because my chemistry of my brain doesn't send dopamine and all of that stuff. I don't get the dopamine rush where you're like, oh, my mum's got one of those and I feel really excited. How do you feel? Oh, I'm not that great today. Oh, well, just give me a minute and I'll, just wait and then I'll maybe, it's like, but I want to make a plan. I want to know where we're going and what we're doing. And you're like, well, just hold on, right? I've got work to do and I've got to finish that. And then when I've done that, then I can start thinking about the other thing. Yeah, but you're always thinking about work. Yes, well, that's because it's, right? ADHD kicks in. Then it's like, well, can't you focus on this hat? And you're like, well, not really. No, I'm not. Well, you don't never pay a compliment to what I'm wearing. And you're like, but you're wearing clothes, aren't you? You're like, no, I'm actually not wearing any clothes. Where's the sex? Well, I'm sorry, I don't turn you on anymore. And I've got ADHD. That doesn't work that way. I can't just perform like a performing monkey. So what, are you looking at another woman? No. I'm trying to look at you, but you're pissing me off, right? You're the one that I want. You're the one that I've chosen. You are the one, but why do you not mix well with me? Well, that's your chart, your astrology, and numerology and astrology. Well, so your chart and numerology, and also ADHD. Give that a mixture of all of that, and where are you? Right here, Leo, with this person. Mixed, confused, don't know. That's what this person feels like daily. Okay, me with ADHD, bruv, it's really awful, right? Well, it's not awful when you're on your own. When you're on your own, you can think straight, right? You can think straight. Focus. Life path 7. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sorry. I'm being attacked by a buzzard. But you can find focus when you're on your own. But when you have someone else to focus on as well, or other things to focus on, people look at it as if to say, you don't never give me a time of day, do you? You're always in your room. You're always focusing on your esoteric shit. You're always focusing on spiritual stuff. You're always focusing on money. You're always focusing on editing, and you get up in the morning and you're straight on your computer or you're straight on that. Why? Because when I do that, it's emotionally intelligent for me. I love software, computers, music. When I'm into it, bruv, I'm into it right here. So that mentally stimulates me and that gives me dopamine, believe it or not, right? It's like all these things that you see at the beginning of the video. Emotional damage. Oi, get out my swamp, Dave. Right? But things like that, that gives me dopamine. It does. It makes me feel really good, right? It's a thing. It's not a person. It's a thing that I can look at and go, ooh, that's fascinating. Glitz and glamour, what can I do to improve and all this sort of stuff, right? But when you deal with other people's emotions, you can't change another person's emotions, okay, because they're a person. So they think and feel differently than what you do. And then you create this, but you don't feel love and you don't feel this and you don't do that. So what do you get? Blamed. Okay, for not being able to find focus on a person, and you more interested in a thing than a person. Stephen King, right? So you're more focused on that thing than what you are me. You spend more time in front of your computer than what you do me. Your children, you run upstairs and you spend more time looking at your phone than what you actually do speaking to me. You actually speak to your friends more than what you do your mum. Let's see, Leo. What they got coming up, please, for July 2023? Oh, Ace of Swords, Leo. Is that the truth? Yeah, if you want to hear it. Well, you don't speak. Well, if you want to know the truth, I said it. Did you really do that? No. So what are you questioning me over? Well, I think you did. Yeah, think. You thought. You know what thought did, right? It's your thoughts. It's not my thoughts. Did you cheat on me, say? All right, and the person says, no. Now, why do you not believe them? Please tell me, any of you out there, it isn't because of a general tarot card reading, Jen. It's not because of a tarot. Do not do this, Leos or cross-watchers or anyone. Do not fuck up a situation with tarot in a general tarot card reading, okay, without actually having evidence and the true facts. You've got to know that. You've got to find out yourself. Do not end relationships or start arguments over what you see in a general reading, for fuck's sake, because you will cause damage, emotional damage, to things that are actually good by watching tarot and trying to change it before it comes up that you don't even know. Okay, cheating's been coming up for ages, and I think that my husband or wife is cheating. Have you got any facts? No. Where did you get it from? A tarot reader. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Please do not do that, because that is not how tarot is supposed to be, okay? I'm looking at it. I believe that it's happening and think that it's happening, but I have got no evidence whatsoever that it actually is, right? When you look at twat flames, right, they're like, oh, my God, my twat flame lives in outer space. And you get them, right? And they've got a connection with me, but they're not talking. I've not seen them. I don't know who they are. They live in intergalactic space. They've not been born yet, and they're my twat flame. And I feel like you can get feminine people that walk around like that with a connection with a person that they've never even spoke to or anything, right? They're going off their mind with it, right? So that's the same, right? When you're in a commitment and in a relationship, you can suddenly start to fabricate a dream up. Okay, I got a feeling. I'm trying to use my intuition like every tarot reader says. Use your intuition. You're being lied to. Okay, that must mean me, and I need to fight to use my intuition to make myself stronger. No, you only do that when you get hurt. That's when your intuition grows. Okay, you're not supposed to fuck up your life because of your intuition. Right, my intuition and my spidey sense says they're cheating, but I have got no facts whatsoever. Right? Because trust me, you tell me you can fuck up your life by that. Okay. Believing that when I'm speaking and talking and saying stuff, right, you believe that that's happening, and your other partner has got no fucking idea. Like, no clue. Like, I've got no idea, sweetheart, where you're getting all of this shit from. Well, I heard it from the grapevine from someone else. Did you hear it from me? No. So why do you not trust me? No, you don't trust me because I think you're cheating. And you'll get into those. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Okay. Got to make sure that people understand that, but I do not have time in order to say that every single time when I do a reading. So let's see. Leo for July 2023. Leo. Lovers. Love or lust? Trust. Has it been broken? Oh, so this could be a rejected energy. Your money might be this, like I said, it's someone that's getting sick to death of spending money. I'm getting so frustrated with spending money. But you have more money than me. You can afford to... No, just because I've got savings doesn't mean that I can just go digging into my savings every time just to spend money. I've got to save. I've got to earn money. Yeah, but you've got money. So I'm saving for a rainy day, Lorraine. Okay, it's wise to do that. It's wise to save money, not just frivolously spend it. So this person's lacking... Well, they might not be lacking in finances, but what they're putting a stop to is actually spending so much time and effort and money onto another person because they're getting fed up with it being just taken. This is like just frivolously spending money and chucking it left, right, and centre and saying, okay, I'm going to treat you here, I'm going to take you there, and I'm going to take you there, and I'm going to spend money on this and spend money on that and spend money on you, and then you're like, bruv, where's it gone? Right, here. God, Jesus. Where's it gone? Okay. Where has the time gone? So it might be someone that's retired, and this is their retirement fund, and this is all they've got, like, is their retirement. Okay. Or it might be someone like wanting inheritance and stuff like that, or staying for inheritance here. Now, this is normally trying to pick up a few extra shifts at work, okay, but it is in reverse. But I'm trying to pick up a few extra shifts at work, but I can't seem to find any work. Like, I can't seem to find any work. Okay, but this has got money. So it can be resentment. I resent you for having money and then not spending it. Okay, but this is wise energy. This is someone that plans for the future to think about their stability of their future. But you can get blamed for being a secure person. You're stingy. You're tight. You don't never spend any money on me. Yes, I do. Sick of doing it. Taking it for granted. So let's see. Leo. What's coming up for Leo for July 2023? So we've got the Hangman, a 3, Pisces. Okay. So it's getting a little bit kind of like, well, I'm stuck with this partner. This is who I'm connected to. But if this starts to go down the old third party road, then it's because someone's connected and attached to another as well. But it can be their mother. I'm attached to me mother. It's still a soulmate energy, right? Karmic energy going on with family. So to go on with the rest of your reading, Leo, we are now going to have to do where I really need to pick up some extra money. Well, some money. So hopefully you guys join, because it really is cheap. It's like $2 or $3 to be able to join Patreon to get all 12 star signs for your monthly. And it isn't just 5 minutes. It's pointed at the table, not me. And then I get on with your reading and do a full table spread. Okay, and then we push these up here like this, right here, and then we go all the way here, and we do this for we zoom out so you get more even. Okay, so then we clarify them all and show you generally what you've got coming up for your month. And that's $2 or $3. But if you want more than that, okay, then you will need the silver tier or the gold, because the silver tier is where you get all the weeklies after the monthlies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, your partner, and all the numerology placements if you're understanding my method. The gold tier has all the same, but also has 75 teaching videos over there about channeling, reading, esoteric knowledge, Akashic record stuff, information, predictions, like loads of stuff over there. Okay, so it's always there. If you ever need recap, you can always just unsubscribe from the gold tier, go to the silver, and then later on go back to the gold if you forgot a video that's over there that you want to know, right there. So it's always there and always available in case you guys really want to catch up with something. Okay, so there you go, guys. All links are provided below. The join button is also there. Please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe and share. 33% of people actually don't subscribe. They just watch and then don't subscribe. Please make sure you get an account and subscribe, guys, please. Really does help out. The join button is there, by the way. That is tarot card readings, personal ones for you guys if you join. It's only $2 or $3. It's different than Patreon, but again, $2 or $3. Okay, you get readings, personal ones to you when I go live throughout the whole month. And also channeling your deceased loved ones, because I'm also a medium, okay? So that is there as another option, all right? Crackerjack, thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. And I will see you on your next reading.